Hey YouTubers, welcome to my reaction video for YouTube Rewind 2019. I am aware of course that the 2018 one had a bit of a negative reaction, let's be fair. I mean, even I wasn't sure at first, as you know. I'm over it now, I'm used to it, I can like it for what it is. But this of course is YouTube Rewind 2019. I almost said 17 there for some reason. So, let's do this. Okay. The rewinding in Rewind. Makes sense. First time I've ever done that.
That is so awkward to watch.
Yeah, it's all the reactions to 2018's Rewind. Is my reaction on there? No, don't think so. How was that 5 rings, 7 rings with Ariana? Awesome. Okay, got all the photographs, got to react to, okay, football, KSI? Is that? I saw KSI then. Okay, gymnastics. Oh, Shane? Yeah, we know it's Shane. Don't tell us who they are. Well, yeah, we have the credits for this. That James Charles. Yes, it is. See, they're telling me who they are. Stop telling me who they are. I like to find it out myself. That was my problem with 2018. Got Brony on there. Awesome. Obviously PewDiePie. PewDiePie's second place. Oh, Mr. Beast. Is Mr. Beast higher than PewDiePie? Okay, Ariana just on then. Is this just going to be a countdown? These are just clips. That isn't what I want for YouTube Rewind, YouTube. I want it all to be like a reference thing. I want groups of YouTubers all reenacting things and referencing them on YouTube Rewind. This isn't what I want, YouTube. I'm sorry. Okay, Minecraft, obviously, but they're obviously going to tell me that in a minute. Yeah, is this the rewind? Is this like a build-up to it? Yeah, Fortnite, obviously. Yeah. Look, thumbs up to all these YouTubers who got in here, because, you know, it means for it to go in YouTube Rewind. At least in my opinion it does. But what YouTube Rewind is for me is a massive rewind, obviously, a massive music video. Hang on, was that it's a massive music video type thing, full of YouTubers actually there, all doing things, like all dancing and doing references to different YouTube videos. You know, it's not just clips of YouTube videos. That isn't YouTube Rewind to me. I know that's what it was in 2010 and 11 technically, but it should be the mashup style, you know what I mean? It should be a big mashup of videos. They do perfect. Yep, David, Becca. See, I know they all are because you're telling me who they are. So even if I don't know the YouTubers, I'm finding it out anyway. And I've got the credits for that. I really hate being negative about YouTube Rewind, mate. I really hate doing that. Yeah, it's almost done. See, all these things could have been like they normally are, like a big music video with all these references put together. You know how YouTube Rewind usually goes. Look, the only problem I had with 2018's is that there was a lot of talking in it. That was, and they kept explaining what things were. And yeah, look, I am pleased. I am proud of all these YouTubers for doing this, for getting all these records. But that wasn't right. That's not it. That was not it. That was not YouTube Rewind. That wasn't it, mate. Right, I hate being negative about YouTube Rewind, I really do, because as you know, I love YouTube Rewind. I've loved it since the 2012 one, all the way up to, at first the 2017 one, I at least like the 2018 one now, to be honest. I never actually disliked it, I was just disappointed in it. You know, it just felt a bit too different to be a Rewind at first. Like, I didn't like how they kept over-explaining everything. I didn't like how they kept saying things like, hey, we better put K-pop in, and then K-pop appears. You know, I don't have anything against K-pop. I mean, I didn't like how they were telling us what they were going to be referencing. I didn't like that. That's what I didn't like about Rewind 2018. That was it. That they kept telling me what was coming next, and that there was a lot more talking than there usually is. I have gotten used to that now. I've watched Rewind 2018 enough times to get used to that. I still don't think that is really how a Rewind should go, but I've gotten used to what they were doing. I kind of think, you know, like it's a slightly weaker episode of the series, that kind of thing. You know, I get that the whole point of it was we're making the Rewind as we're in it. I get that, I get all that. So, still not how I would have done it, but there was enough of what made YouTube Rewind in the 2018 one for me to eventually get over it and get used to it and be alright with it. This didn't have that. What I love about YouTube Rewind is that it's this big music video type thing. That's the best way I can describe it. Where all these different YouTubers are actually invited to come to wherever it is they're filming. They film in all different places. They film not all over the world, but all over parts of the world, you know. And they're all there together. They're all dancing and hanging out with each other and like doing whatever it is they're doing, you know, depending on what the reference is. And all these references are shown within this ginormous music video that's made out of all different songs. I mean, they had all different songs in there, so they get points for that, obviously. But it was just the actual clips of the YouTubers they were including. And it's good that they included these YouTubers. It's good that they acknowledged it. You know, they went through like, okay, these are the top gamers, these are the top vloggers. I don't know if they actually did vloggers. I probably missed quite a lot because I was ranting to them. So I put my hands up and say this wasn't a good reaction video. I put my hands up and I say this is the worst one I've ever done. Even worse than the ones where I was reacting to 2012 to 2016's rewinds when I already knew what was coming. They were bad, I know that, because they weren't proper react videos, I know that, but I admit this is the worst react I've done. I do admit that. But I do think that was the worst rewind that I have actually seen. Because like I was saying, the thing I like about YouTube Rewind is that it's the actual video, it's an actual, I don't know. It's a thing where, it's a video where all these different groups of YouTubers get together and they're all reenacting what it was that was popular that year. You know how YouTube Rewind works. You watch YouTube. You know, you watch Rewinds. You may like them, you may hate them, but you've seen them. You know what they're like. You know how it goes. And that's what I liked about the Rewinds. That it was, I said this before now, a big music video-ish thing where they're all together, they're all dancing around, they're all reenacting what they're doing, they're all, they're in the game. I don't need to explain it to you. You know what Rewind is. But I feel bad about this. I really do, because I love Rewind. I love it. It's been really important to me. I've got a nostalgic attachment to YouTube Rewind from 2012 to, yes, 2018. I know I was disappointed in it in places, but I was also alright with the rest of it. There was only two things I didn't like about it. They were just a bit overpowering at first. So yeah, 2012 to 2017, that was the golden rewinds, basically. They were the golden rewinds, in my opinion. 2018 was at least bronze, maybe silver. It just missed... I said this when I told you I was disappointed about it. I said it had awesome moments, but it missed the target of awesome. It just missed the target of awesome. It wasn't miles away from it. And that is the thing. I know I keep mentioning 2018, I realise that. But I had to step back and look at 2018 to see why it didn't quite work. Because when I reacted to it, I was enjoying it. I was pleased to see who was there. I was pleased to see what was referenced. I was enjoying the music. I was impressed by a lot of it. But at the same time, I was a bit like... I don't know why you're explaining it to me. I don't know why you're saying what's coming up. But I was relatively enjoying it at the time, and I said that I've never seen a rewind I didn't like when I finished reacting to it. It was when I stepped back and analysed it and realised why it didn't quite look like a rewind, not completely. That was when I was able to look at it and say, yeah, I kind of get why people are disliking it. I get why it's not very good. And it's different opinions, I know. A lot of people, we've gone through this, other people disliked it for other reasons. I get that. But it had enough of what I like in a rewind to be passable. It didn't, in my opinion, it didn't deserve the #1 spot on the dislike list. Controversial, I know. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that good. It took me time to get used to it, but it had enough in there to be what I like in the YouTube Rewind. It had all the YouTubers together in different places. It had the music video quality. It had references to things within the video. It wasn't just a load of clips. It wasn't a load of clips of YouTubers. It was the YouTubers there in one big video. That is what I like. That is what I want in YouTube Rewind. And I know I'm speaking for myself here. But whatever, look, and if you watching this like this Rewind as it is, if this is how you like YouTube Rewind, then fine. I respect your opinion. You carry on liking it. Rewind 2016, that's my favourite one. That got a lot of hate when it was out. I think people are now a bit better with it. There's still people who hate it, but it's not as hated as it was. There are people who are now saying that that was the last good Rewind, which I disagree with, but a lot of people are kind of better with that one now. But that's my favourite. I had to deal with a load of hate from it, and I loved 2017's from the beginning. I never had to get used to it. I just loved it straight away. But that got a lot of hate. I know that the 2018 one got a load of hate. Everybody knows that. But I ended up liking it more than I did, and I never actually hated it. So So I have hated. So I have liked 3 rewinds that at some point were hated. So I am perfectly fine if you like this one, because we are all going to like things that other people don't, as I know, because, you know, I like the hated YouTube rewinds. But yeah, I do not like being this negative, not about YouTube Rewind, not about something that means this much to me. I do not like this. I am sorry. So to the people who did like this, I am sorry for my rant, but it had to come out. That's just how it is. To the YouTubers who were featured on this, I am also sorry for my rant, because you do deserve to be mentioned on this. At this moment, I can only dream of being where you are. But you've worked hard, you've got there, you've made it, you've done all these rewinds, you've been on various rewinds, some of you have. There were some new faces there as well, so I was pleased to see that. You all deserve to be there, the ones I knew, the ones I didn't know, the ones who have been on Rewind before, the ones who haven't been on Rewind before. But you should have been at an actual Rewind. They should have done Rewind as they normally done it, and invited you, you know, got you all together to do a big video, not just shown clips of you, and not said who you are. Because the fun of it is watching the Rewind, seeing all these people doing whatever it is they're doing, and then you're like, oh, I know that YouTuber, I know that YouTuber, I know that YouTuber, you know. I don't know that YouTuber, but I'm going to check him out. I know no one does that but me, but that is the fun of it for me, you know. Seeing the YouTubers I know and discovering the ones I don't know in the video, in the big music video thing. That is what I like. So my rant isn't aimed at you YouTubers who appeared in it, or your fans, you know, well done for getting featured, but I'd just rather they had featured you differently. And finally, YouTube. Again, I am sorry for my rant. I know you really wanted this to be good. I know you felt bad for giving us 2018. I know you felt bad for that. And I know that this was meant to be a big deal, you know, you got a load of complaints for YouTube for 2018's Rewind, and this was like, you say, you listen to us creators, you looked at what we liked, and you put them in the Rewind. I get that. So I get what you were doing, but as I keep repeating, you could have just done it as a normal YouTube Rewind, not a list. And this is the last Rewind of my favourite decade so far. That's not what I want, YouTube. And I'm sorry for being this negative, because I do love YouTube Rewind, and I love YouTube. I love what YouTube has given me. I'm very thankful for it. So yeah, I know I've ranted, I know. But there isn't much else I can really say here. But whatever my opinion of this Rewind is, whatever your opinion of any Rewind is, and unless you're someone who hates all Rewinds, which is fair enough, that's fine, I respect that as well. But I've still got the Rewinds that I like, and you've still got the Rewinds that you like. And hopefully if they make another one, because believe it or not, I still want them to make another one, because it's, you know my opinion on YouTube Rewind by now. And if they make another one, I want them to go back to basically 2017 at the latest. I know not everyone likes it, but that's the same for all of them. 2017 at the latest. Music video, mashup of songs, loads of different YouTubers invited to location filming, I know some of them send footage in, but most of it, location filming, references not explained, YouTubers not announced, just credited at the end, and just all hanging out with each other doing a big music video with references in it. I've said that about 1,000,000 times this video, I'm sure I have. Basically, enjoy this rewind if you enjoy it. I'm fine with that. But this is ultimately the first rewind that I didn't like from the beginning. And I don't know if my opinion will change. Because I know I got more positive about 2018's one, but there was already some positivity in my opinion to it. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't as good. And I know that people aren't going to agree with that. I know that people are going to say that 2018 was an absolutely rubbish rewind. I know that. But this basically just took what I didn't like. This kind of took this took one of the things I didn't like about 18's and just did more of it. So I know you tried YouTube, but my advice to you, and I don't know if you'll see this, but my personal advice to you, speaking purely from my opinion, I can't speak for everyone, I know that, would be to at the very least go back to the 2012 to 2017 rewinds. You know, look at what they were and do them. Do things like them. So the next rewind and onwards should be what they were. Obviously relevant to that year, but they should be in that category. 2018 is a bit too far. You know, a little to the bad section, but it's not bad. But don't do that again because it didn't work out, you know that. But please do not do this again. Do not do this. Do not do the 2010 and 11 rewinds. In my opinion, do the music video like ones. So, one final apology for my negativity, and until the next video, see you around, YouTubers.